What's up, YouTube? Robert the Coroner Drapp here, and I'm back again with another episode of Rob's Random ROM. This is where I set Google's random number generator to the number of Super Nintendo ROMs that I own, which is 740. Let me fix my microphone here. And whatever number comes up, that's the game I'm playing. Now today we have a chance to earn ourselves some gold. That's right. Today we are going to be playing the Super Nintendo version of Winter Olympics Lillehammer 94. Now this one was released, ironically, in for the Super Nintendo at least, in February of 1994. And this is in fact about the Winter Olympic Games, the official Winter Olympic Games that were held in Lillehammer, Norway, way back in the day. I'm old enough to remember a lot of the Winter Olympics from about the 90s, but I don't exactly remember this one. There wasn't anything super stand out about this in my head, at least. And I bet with a little bit more research, I could remember why I remember that. But then again, what was it? Like the one that really stood out for me was, as far as Olympics go, was Atlanta, because that was in the South, and they were doing the Olympics. It was pretty cool, or at least I thought so. So, speaking of pretty cool, let's go on ahead and get into the gameplay, shall we? Uh-oh. U.S. Gold presents. Lillehammer 94. Options. Oh, we got a little girl. Yep. Let's do a training session, shall we? Wow, those are some bad indicators. Let's do the bobsled. I think that's the bobsled. Bobsleigh. Hunderfossen. February 19th, 94. I don't know if I'm supposed to be pressing. They didn't jump in. Oh, I guess you got to kind of. I'm seeming to drift a little bit. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I'm kind of letting it. Oh, I got a little more speed there. If you want to get more speed, I'm holding down what I think is the acceleration button. I've seen like bobsled where they get really high in the corners, like they get way up there, like this. Oh, I crashed. Wow, that's not surprising. Yeah, we're gonna try that again. I don't know how to get better. Don't get too high in the corners. Getting on the side is okay, but doing about 80, or 80 kilometers per hour. I don't like kilometers, but as far as my speed gauge goes, just because I don't do kilometers. I live in America, so we don't do we only do the we do the imperial, not the metric. Which, I mean, some people would argue it is a worse system. I'm not one of those people, but some people do it. Not. I'm gonna. Oh, I think you gotta hold down the. Do you have to hold down a specific button? I'm holding down the B button now, as you would for, you know, foreseeably. No, I don't want to train again. We'll do something else on this next one. We've reached a fail state. Let's see. Oh yeah, the fucking biathlon. Berkey Beanrin. Beanerin. Wow. I'm learning. Got to keep it bouncing between those 2 points. I don't know if he stops to shoot anything or if you just do laps and then it stops you to do it. Okay, stop. Get up. Oh, there's a target. We see it on the right. Come on. I don't know how to slow down the. Got there. I thought I had this. You know. I think I got the like once I get up to speed part, but or at least I thought so. This is gonna suck for a biathlon, but then again, biathlons kind of suck. It seems like cross country skiing only to shoot, and that's hard enough as it is. Marksmanship is a pain in the ass. Okay, get down. Got one. Damn it. Hit a couple targets on that one. Better than I did earlier. I think I only got one earlier out of all my shots. So we are exponentially improving here. Except for with the skiing part. Come on. Get to the next thingy. Guess we got there. Oh, the target's literal smaller. Come on. If I'm getting any better. Like get the last one. Damn it, didn't make it. Almost all of them. Again, getting better with each go. I don't know how many times we got to do this. But like where it'll stop us. But I think after this next shooting section, we're gonna call it. If I can actually keep up with the and I keep holding the right trigger button to try and steady myself. Come on, give me a perfect. Give me a perfect. Give me a perfect. Got a perfect. Yes. Biathlon. I don't know how many times. But we're gonna try and get it done. Eh, I don't think there's much more to add out of that other than skiing and not looking cool. Um, Mostly because I think that that event in and of itself is kind of ridiculous. You know, it just doesn't work for me. I think the whole concept was kind of cool that we had a officially sponsored Winter Olympics game that came out for of the some of the platforms that it actually was released for came out in '93. So that was interesting. I want to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share all those wonderful things down below. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. Follow the show on Twitter at Rob's Random ROMs. Go in and check out these guys.
This episode of Rob's Random ROMs is brought to you by Rogues Apparel. Original, custom, hand-printed t-shirts of the highest quality. Shop Rogues Apparel on Twitter or on Facebook.
Rogues Apparel, wonderful guys who do wonderful work. They just got back from doing Dallas Fan Expo. I don't know what their next convention is going to be, but you can be sure that as soon as I find that out, I will let you all know, so that way you guys can be. I always like to shout out Chad and Aaron because they're great guys. Don't they don't officially sponsor the show, but they consistently they're like, hey, we think you're cool. Here's a shirt, and I'm like, awesome. You guys are cool. I'll shout you out on my show because to hell with it. You guys are awesome. You know. So go give them love. They absolutely deserve all the success in the world. They work very very hard on their shirts, and their shirts are immensely comfortable. I enjoy wearing them on a very regular basis. They hold up very well against workouts and washings. Speaking of people who are awesome, go ahead and check out my good friend Will from Peace Lovin' Guns and Peace Lovin' Games. He just did an initial impressions on the P365 concealed handgun, or a handgun that would be very good for concealed. Yours truly still a little bit behind on my viewings, but I know that Will does wonderful content. I mean, there's no way that this isn't an awesome video with some really funny moments and some in-depth look at a very wonderful firearm, because that's what he does. I mean, you really can't argue with his level of professionalism and insider know-how, really. Speaking of somebody who's got some really wonderful videos, go ahead and check out my good friend Jake Husden. Jake Husden does some amazing WWE reviews of pay-per-views and previews, predictions in the same vein. Again, he's got a great mind for the business and the product. Does short, concise videos, but you know what? He gets his point across, and that's pretty much all you could ever ask from somebody, is that they know what they're talking about and they don't take a million years to say it. Just like my good friend Chris Peeps. I am a proud member of the Peeps Nation. Chris does a wonderful job with his WWE reviews results. I did not actually get to watch all of his Monday Night Raw review, and I hope to catch a good section of his SmackDown review tonight, because he's live after every show. You can call in, you can talk to him, just say hey or give him shit. He's a great guy, and he shouts me out all the time, and he tries to encourage everybody that he comes continue doing what they're passionate about, and it's obvious that he's very passionate about WWE, and brings that across in his videos. I always encourage people to go give him some love. As I said before, thank you for watching. Check out the links down in the description below. A few will have their doobly-doos at the end, and I will see you all next time.